Well, Barcelona are coming off a tough week in Europe after copping a pretty big and significant loss at home to PSG. Janusz Michallik here with me for this one. And Janusz, the perfect match to bounce back would be a match against a struggling Cadiz at home, right? But unfortunately, they had to settle for a point, a 1-1 draw. Cadiz just managing to snatch a late goal in this one. Oh my goodness, this is definitely not what Barcelona wanted. Would you say that they were unlucky in this one?
Well, they were unlucky because they could have won that game easily, 5 or 6-0. They had plenty of chances, starting with, of course, Lionel Messi, had a couple. Griezmann had some. Dembele was actually pretty decent and created a number of chances. But I almost don't think it was about that. You've mentioned this was another chance to bounce back, and Ronald Koeman has given the players that chance because he started the same 11, and I like that, and I was just wondering if they're going to repay him, right? Because it's almost not against that, but you say to yourself, okay, Atleti loses at home against Levante. There's only one trophy left for us to win. There's only the one time where you finish, maybe this era in a way, because it feels like an end of an era, right? Mm-hmm. You say to yourself, how do we send Leo Messi off on a winning note, right? Because I do think that he's going to go. And this was that opportunity given by Atleti. I know Real Madrid won. They struggle a little bit in their match. They have so many injuries, this, that, or the other, but this would have kept Barcelona close. So it does feel like the season ends here. It really does for me, for Barcelona. And not just the season that ends here, but this is an end of an era. It really is. And although I think we all knew this was coming already, but I just think, I look at this, Alexis, and you say to yourself, against this Cadiz team, to allow yourself, to not get the 3 points with 2 minutes to spare, and I'm still not sure if this was actually a penalty, but it almost doesn't matter because this game should have been done and dusted. So here we are, we're looking at Barcelona being traumatized by Paris Saint-Germain, I think to a degree that some of these players never really recovered here. And we're looking at a possibility of Leo Messi leaving Barcelona on the back of 2 seasons without a trophy. Think about it. 2 seasons for Barcelona while having arguably the best player in the world, and there will be no trophies in it. To me, that's incredible. That's really more than the game and what happened in the game. Mm-hmm. As always, Barca had enough chances to win 2 matches here.
But yeah, I suppose in this one, I mean, you could look at a match like this and feel like it sums up Barcelona's season. We've spoken at length about their problems and issues, but at least in this match, they did dominate. They did create chances. They did have opportunities, but still just couldn't find that breakthrough. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel for Ronald Koeman and co., or is this just pretty much what you expect to carry on for the rest of the season?
Yeah, up and down. It's time to transition. I think it's time to turn the page, and we all know that. And turning the page means a new president. Most likely Leo will be gone, and that's probably good for the club itself. We all know the financial situation. Leo will likely move on. This is a guess on my part, and they probably have to move on from Ronald Koeman as well. I mean, to kind of go back, to that Barcelona philosophy. And of course, I know Ronald Koeman was an important part of Barcelona at one stage, but I still think of him as pragmatic. So if you're going to build on some of these young players, right? You look at Pedri or Ricky Puig or Ansu Fati when he's back, and the deaths of the world. I think you may need somebody that kind of understands the young players and develops them in such way that we all know about Barcelona. So I think these players know that this team is not sufficient. I mean, you look at the bar of Barcelona that they've set, now what it seems like a long time ago. I think deep down players know that they're in it for the biggest trophies, and they're all gone. Let's be honest, they're really gone. I mean, it would have to be something spectacular for Barcelona to get back even in this race. And of course, all the other trophies aren't achievable for them.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.